What prevents you from reaching your goals has never been luck, timing, or talent, but rather the moment you dare to make the decision to rise up. When faced with the upheavals of life, we often think we are bound by circumstances. But Stoic philosophy reminds us that what happens is not within our control. The only thing that belongs to us is how we choose to respond. And it is that choice, not any external factors, that is the true power that enables us to surpass our own limits. Sometimes doubt slows us down, but the way to overcome it is not to wait until everything is perfect, but to act as if we are capable right now. When we dare to step forward with the belief that we have what it takes, we open the path to becoming the best version of ourselves. The important thing is not to control every factor around us, but to focus on what we can master and to consistently act ethically in all circumstances. It is this attitude that helps us move forward, strong and confident, regardless of the challenges that lie ahead. Life truly begins to change when you make the decision to live fully on your own. No longer sitting there waiting for luck to find you or hoping for something from the outside to pull you forward. Important transformations only occur when you choose to change from within, when you are determined to become a better version of yourself every day. True power does not lie in circumstances or opportunities, but in how you face and approach life. When you dare to decide and dare to live fully, life will unfold in a completely different way. The best person is not the one who is perfect or superior to everyone else, but the one who dares to set a clear standard for themselves and persistently pursues it every day. Excellence does not come from comparing oneself to others, but from a commitment to continuous development. From the will to take one more step, to try one more time, to be better than the self of yesterday. Acting as if you are the best is not arrogance or vanity, but a way to direct your mind and efforts towards the best version possible. It is a journey of constantly raising standards, continuously improving, to gradually get closer to the excellence you aspire to reach. When you start to act as if you are the best, a miracle happens. You gradually begin to believe it. And that belief becomes the silent source of strength that shapes every choice, every step you take. Belief creates behavior, and behavior repeated long enough will create true capability. When you allow yourself to behave like a capable person, you're paving the way for yourself to become more capable, more resilient, and more confident. The important thing is not to achieve perfection, as perfection is always distant and can exhaust a person. What matters is to keep moving forward, a little each day, with the desire for excellence. In that journey, belief is not only the starting point, but also the guiding flame that helps you reach the best version of yourself. Lifelong learning begins with the choice to act as if you are the best, not to boast or compare, but to remind yourself to live with discipline and a spirit of continuous learning. When viewing the pursuit of knowledge as a natural part of each day, we understand that there are always gaps to be filled and limits to be expanded. Truly outstanding individuals never think they have enough, for they know that growth only comes when we maintain humility and a desire for self-improvement. This attitude nurtures a sustainable development journey, helping us move forward step by step, with greater depth and meaning in life. Acting as if you are the best is not to boast or put pressure on yourself, but to remind you to always raise your standards of living. It is a silent commitment that you will take responsibility for your personal growth in all areas of life, without waiting for anyone to push or guide you. When you carry that spirit within you, you naturally want to work harder, be more disciplined, and be more honest with yourself. Each day, you strive to improve a little, to perfect a little, gradually showcasing the best version of yourself that you can become. This is not a journey of perfection, but a journey of progress, where you continuously strive to live up to your true potential. The things we repeat every day with persistence and consistency, gradually become who we are. When we practice confidence, discipline, or resilience, these qualities no longer feel like forced efforts, but become natural reflexes, as an integral part of our identity. And when we choose to practice the right and ethical actions, we not only improve our external behavior, but also quietly adjust our inner self, bringing us closer to the ideal we wish to become. Each small action repeated is a solid step on the journey of self-shaping, making the ideal no longer a distant concept, but a vivid reality in our own lives. Acting as if you are the best is not about pretending to be perfect, but having the courage to face your own weaknesses and see them as opportunities for growth. When you dare to confront the unfinished parts of yourself, you truly embark on a journey of sustainable development. Self-awareness and the ability to reflect on oneself honestly become the crucial foundation that helps you improve every day, without avoidance, without excuses, only engaging in genuine dialogue with yourself. The best individuals are not those without flaws, but those who understand their shortcomings better than anyone else. They view them with clarity rather than fear, with determination rather than discouragement. And they never allow those imperfections to become limits or define their worth. It is this attitude that creates the strength and resilience of those who always move forward. When you act as if you are the best, you not only improve your own life, but also quietly raise the standards for those around you. Your efforts toward excellence become a source of inspiration that encourages others to strive harder, to get closer to the best version of themselves. Each time you raise your own standards, you simultaneously contribute to creating an environment where people feel uplifted, where they are pulled up rather than left behind. And then, in that resonance, your journey of rising becomes a motivation for others to continue moving forward, to grow together, and to reach for better things. Failure is something that no one can avoid on the journey of life, and how we face it truly determines the inner strength of each individual. When a plan falls apart or an effort does not yield the desired results, we do not need to see it as a dead end or a confirmation that we are not good enough. Instead, failure is like a mirror reflecting what has not worked, helping us to see more clearly what needs to change and the path that needs adjustment. Each stumble can become a valuable lesson, and the greatest value lies not in the fall itself, but in how we get back up. Calmly observe, learn from the experience, and move forward with a stronger mindset. Acting as if you are the best is not a spontaneous decision, but the familiar rhythm of each day. Every morning, when you start a new day with a clear purpose and conscious initiative, you are sowing within yourself the qualities that will gradually shape the person you become. When you maintain this way of living every day, it is no longer a series of isolated efforts, but becomes a sustainable habit, a quiet yet powerful flow that brings you closer to the life you are truly capable of achieving. It is this intentional repetition that creates profound transformation, so that step by step, you realize you are moving forward, more steadfast and complete with your own aspirations.